Hello everyone, this is Suresh from Azure ADB. Today our topic is how to iterate columns of data frame using pandas, using for loop. So first I have data frame. Okay, so in this data frame I have this many columns. So number of columns are 28. So what I wanted to do is I want to iterate. I want to iterate these 28 columns using for loop. Okay, so this is a syntax for iterating each column. Okay, so later how I want to use it is, so here I have total 28 columns. Among these, I want to drop few columns. Okay, so whatever I want to drop columns in, so I mentioned in list. So drop underscore calls. So inside for each, I given condition like by using if condition, if in this call not in is drop underscore calls. So that means among these 28 columns, I want to drop these columns. So that I will get 21. So these drop underscore columns, I mentioned total 7 columns. So finally I will get 21 columns. Okay, so now we'll see demo. So first what I'm doing, I'm importing pandas, and I given alias as PD. Okay, so later I have one CSV file, iterate underscore columns. So I'm calling here using header equal to true and info schema equal to true. And finally, this data frame I'm converting to pandas. Okay, so just I'll try to run this. So I wanted to show only first 10 rows. Okay, so I given df dot head 10. Okay, so if you see here, you will get top, because I given head 10, no? So we'll get 10 rows, and we have total 28 columns. Okay, so these are all the column names. So now what I wanted to do, so here I'm printing columns, so number of columns. Okay, df dot columns. So here it listing down all the column names. Next I'm checking number of columns. For number of columns I given length of df dot columns. Okay, so df dot columns, this it will count by using length comment. So it given number of columns as 28. So what I'm doing here, so I'm trying to iterate all the columns using loop condition. So here I given call for call in df dot columns. That means whatever here is in df dot columns. So these columns one by one I want to iterate. So you can mention here call, instead of call you can mention I also. Okay, I for I in df dot columns. So it will iterate one by one. Okay, if you see here. So first one is series underscore reference 0, period 1, deal value 2, status 3. Next unit is for service. Okay, so it will iterate in same sequence and it will list down all the 28 columns. Okay, so here what I wanted to is, so I want to exclude these 7 columns from these 28 columns. So for that, I mentioned drop underscore column in the form of list. I mentioned all the 7 columns. So what I given condition is, earlier we given call for call in df dot columns. So on top of that, I'm giving if condition, like if this particular column, that means this data frame, not in this list. So what it does, it will exclude these 7 columns out of these 78 columns. So now it will list down the columns excluding these 7 columns. So if you want to check number, no, so what is initial data frame number of columns, and after applying your drop underscore columns, no, after applying this condition, so what is the number of columns? So initially it was 28, after excluding it is 21. So just say this condition, we have to just add if condition. Okay, so that's all for this video. If you really like this video, like the video, subscribe and share in your network. Thank you.